Welcome back to the Redeemed Mess. I'm Kathy, and on this podcast, I talk about the messiness of life and how Jesus, in His grace and mercy, redeems every part of it. Whether you're walking through hard seasons, searching for hope, or just need a gentle reminder of God's faithfulness, you're in the right place. Let's dive into today's episode. Today, I stumbled across an old voice memo from 2019, and oh, did it stop me in my tracks. In that little recording, I had shared something really meaningful. It was the 40th anniversary of when I surrendered my life to Christ. Hearing my own voice reflecting on that milestone was powerful. And now, all these years later, I'm still processing the weight and the beauty of that journey. Because the truth is, while it had been 40 years since I said yes to Jesus back then, I hadn't spent all of those years walking closely with Him. There were many seasons when I wandered, followed my own will instead of His, and made choices that were clearly outside His plan for me. But even in those years, He never let go of me. I've often said this, and I'll say it again. We're all sinners. Every single day, I fall short, mostly in my thoughts, whether it's judgment, bitterness, or old roots of unforgiveness trying to creep back in. There's still brokenness. He's working on me always. And yes, while all sin is sin in God's eyes, some choices come with heavier consequences. I've lived through some of those consequences. I still feel the ripple effects. And there are things I deeply regret. But even in that regret, God whispers grace because I'm not who I was. I'm justified not by anything I've done, but because of what Jesus did for me. I don't have to carry that shame anymore. And neither do you. What matters most is that God, the one who sees all, calls me His own. As I listened to my voice from 2019, I could hear a woman who had learned a lot, but still had more to learn. I had started replacing lies with truth. I was beginning to understand what it meant to be fully known and still fully loved by God. And today, even more than then, I'm grateful. Grateful for the journey, grateful for His patience, grateful that He takes our mess and turns it into something meaningful. Maybe you've taken the long way too. Maybe you've drifted or feel like it's too late. I just want to remind you, it's never too late to come home. You're not too far gone. You're not too broken. And your past doesn't disqualify you from a future with Him. Take what you need, leave the rest, and be blessed.